as you can tell by the title, I'm going to do a quick overview of the Arteza Colored Pencils, the 72 set, because I know in the last video it wasn't like a thorough review, so that's what I'm going to do here today. And first, let me apologize a million times for my fingernails are not looking so hot, but we're just going to ignore that because we're here for the pencils, right? Okay, so I'll start by showing you the pencils, and I have them in this case I got on Amazon. This is it holds 72 pencils exactly, with the 2 extra things for erasers or whatever you want. But so, and I have my little notes over here so that I don't forget something, but these are what the pencils look like. They say expert on one side in Arteza, and on the other side you get your light fast rating, you get your color number, and your color name. These pencils are dipped on the ends, and I really like these pencils, I will say that. But as far as like the make, this is a, let me see, I wrote it down on my notes, is an 8mm pencil and a 4.5mm core. So if that doesn't tell you something, these are a pretty thick pencil. Let me see if I can compare them to something. Let's see, let's compare them to a Prismacolor. I'm not actually sure what size the Prismacolors are. Those look very similar, but they do feel like when you hold them for whatever reason, when you hold them compared to a Prismacolor, they do feel fatter. Not that they are, because I'm not even positive about that, but I do know these are 8mm pencils with a 4.5mm core. These are wax based, and like I said, they're dipped on the end, and they're very they have the color coding on the pencil that the pencil actually is, that the pigment is, and they're glossy. They're very shiny. So let me just show you a few. These pencils actually have some really cute names. Like, I love whoever come up with these names. They just did a great job. For example, like, they have coral, they have macaroon, fruit punch, flamingo. Let's see, they have shamrock green, mint, just a couple, coyote brown, or just coyote, but they have camel, turmeric. Like, the names of these pencils are really cool. They seem to be centered around like jewels and like sweet desserts and like things like that. But anyways, so in my notes over here, so I don't forget anything, oh, I did speak to the customer service thing on their website. When you click the little bubble at the bottom of the screen, and it pulls up a chat with a live person. So I know a lot of you love these pencils, and right now currently you can only buy a set. You cannot buy them open stock, but Arteza on their website has let me know that they are working on being able to sell them open stock. They are currently working on the process, and said that sometime around this year, around Christmas maybe, they will be announcing that they will be available for open stock. Also, something that I learned while talking to this customer service is that this is the 72 set. This is currently the largest set, but that they are currently working on a 120 set. So super excited about that, because I absolutely love these pencils. I have only used them a little bit, but it's probably mostly because I'm nervous that I'm going to use all of one color, and I'm not yet able to buy open stock. So that should be announced very soon. Also, I talked to them about the light fast rating. Let's see. You see the 3+ signs right here? So it varies upon pencil. Let me just get 2 of them out. So this one has 2+ signs, and this one has 3 plus signs. So pretty much, if you don't already know, light fastness basically just means for how long, if you're coloring or picture or whatever you do with these pencils, if for how long with your artwork left in the sun, how long before the colors start to fade and they are no longer the true bright, vibrant colors that they were the day you put them down on the paper. So basically it works. So let's see if I can find one. So I have 2 plus signs, I have 3 plus signs. Let me see if any of these have a 1 plus sign. Yes. And I do believe there is one color in this set that has a 4 plus sign. I do believe it's the fuchsia. Yeah, the fuchsia has 4. So this is the only one that has 4, but as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So basically a 1 plus sign means that it will be light fast and vibrant as the day you put it down on the paper for over 100 years, 100 plus years. 2 plus signs means it will stay vibrant for up to 50 to 100 years. 3 plus signs means 15 to 50 years. And the 4, they didn't really give me a rating for the 4, so we're just gonna go ahead and say somewhere around the 15-year mark or less. So yeah, that's for the light fast, because I know it was kind of a confusing subject, because I went around on YouTube like reading comments and stuff, and no one really knew exactly you know, how the pluses worked, and if more pluses was more years or if less pluses was more years. So I just went on the website and I asked. So now you know that 1 plus sign is 100 plus years, 3 plus signs is going to be about 15 to 50 years that it's going to stay nice and bright and vibrant for you. So to talk about the pencils more in depth, I did color a couple mushrooms in Summer Nights. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up where I did my mushrooms, and my experience with using these pencils is they're a lot like Prismacolor, but also in ways a lot more different than Prismacolor. So basically, as you can see, they do blend very well. And I'm not like really super good at all that. I'm still learning to like be good at blending and layering and stuff. But so I have the color combinations here in case anyone wants to know. And I wrote 4mm core before I actually knew it was actually 4.5. But anyways, so the earthy mushroom, the colors I used were here, and then for the mushroom house right here, the little red mushroom house, these were the colors that I used. So they're very easy to blend. They are also they're very easy to layer. So you can blend them and they're very soft and smooth like a Prismacolor, but also you can I don't have polychromos, but I've heard from other people that polychromos are a very hard pencil that you can do a lot of layering. So let me just give sorry, I bumped the camera, my bad, sorry. So let's just write a timeline right here. Let's say over here being hard, over here being soft, and so right here down there being right down the middle. So if we were to grade the Prismacolor on the hard and soft scale, we would put them somewhere over here. So Prisma, because they're a relatively soft pencil, right? So in my opinion, the Arteza is somewhere, so I would say somewhere just over the midway line. And that being, they are not a super hard pencil or a super soft, but they are more on the soft side. So with that being said, the tips to sharpen them, the tips they do stay a lot more, they stay a lot more sharp a lot longer than the Prismacolor, and I can go ahead and find my sharpener. What do I do with my sharpener? It's in this cup, the one I just had. I will go ahead and sharpen one for you, just to see how sharp we can get it. And all I have is these little tiny comb sharpeners that I absolutely love. I use all the time. So let me see. Let's just see how sharp we can get this. Okay. I don't know if you can see this. I want to make sure you can see this. So I'm just going to show you how sharp I can get this. We're going to sharpen and sharpen and sharpen and sharpen and sharpen. So they sharpen very nicely. I have not yet had any of mine break, crack, nothing crazy like that. And so far it's sharpening very, very nicely. So as you can see, that's a very, very sharp tip. Let me see. Okay. We're gonna have to pause. Okay, sorry for that. I had to readjust my phone and fix it and everything. I know I was in the middle of talking. But I had the low battery thing pop up on my phone, and currently in the setup I cannot just like undo it, and so I couldn't tell if I was a good angle or not. But anyways, so we were in the middle of talking about sharpening them, and as you can see, it gets to a very, very nice sharp point. And also, you can just see my little notepad here. It stays sharp for a long time. Coloring with them on this table is kind of crazy. Usually color behind the book, but they don't wear down like a crazy amount, especially if you're constantly turning your pencil. But I was going to do like a little demo and color one of these mushrooms. Maybe I should I don't really have a color combination, but I could. I don't want this video to be too long, but I'll just let you see these up close. I know I might have already done that, but so these are what the mushrooms that I did with them look like. So I think I've just about covered everything. I just wanted to do a quick overview of the Arteza pencils because I do love them so very much. I'm so super excited that they will be available open stock really soon. Also about the 120 set with all the new colors. I will definitely be buying that and having to get a much bigger case for that. But I'm excited. We went over the light fastness, the wax based, all that. Before we go, I will say one more thing. The Arteza, these are the Arteza Expert. As you can see, they say Expert on them. 72 set. And right now, if you are to buy these on Amazon, for the 72 set, it goes for around about $32, depending on when you catch it on Amazon, because sometimes they have coupons, sometimes they have sales, sometimes the price, goes down a little bit, sometimes it increases a little bit, so it just really depends on when you get it. But they also have the 48 set. The 48 set you can get for around $20, around $19.99, $20. So for the fact that these pencils are so nice and so blendable and so like you can do so many things with them, and I just think the range of colors is such nice. It's just such a nice range of colors. That for only about $32 or about $30 for this 72 set is not bad at all. So the price range for these pencils are somewhere in between Crayola, budget friendly, and Prismacolor, which is about $100 for 150 other Prismacolors. But these are a nice in between price range of pencils, in my opinion. It's what I think. So yep, I just wanted to do a quick overview. If I missed anything, feel free to ask me in the comments. If you want to know anything else or see anything else in a future video, please, please, please comment below. If you like watching my videos and you enjoy them, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the little bell beside the subscribe button so that you never miss a video. And just, I hope you all have a wonderful day, night, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. And hopefully see you again soon. Bye.